Hey guys, Adam here with the combo guide that I promised. I'm gonna show you some combos, some tips and tricks, and yeah, let's start with this hand with the normal summon refrain. Summon, activate effect. Let's see. In the one card combo, you're gonna search for couplet always. Then you're gonna set the scale, then activate effect. Searching Melodious concerto, and you're gonna activate and fuse for bacha or baka or whatever you call it. Yeah, fuse it. Then you're gonna bring, well, first the chain links. You can only imperm you or veiler you, so pretty helpful. Gonna scale and then bring Shopina. Then you can use the refrains effect, well, pendulum effect, target, and bring soprano. Then you're gonna use Shopina's effect. When this happens, you can use different attribute cards like Maxi, for example, Ash, Roll, etc. So be careful with that, because a lot of times I draw myself to a Maxi or Fu or whatever, but I can't do this, so watch out. Then there's two options. You can pendulum summon the soprano and whatever melodies you have, but they can leave you and yeah, those things. So in this case, we can link to the Bloom Harmonist. Then I'm gonna discard Maxi. Why not? And chain block it. I like to do this way because sometimes they have Ash or whatever, and I can no longer special summon one Maestra for the Twa. Then I can use again the effect. I can return Baka or another Melodious in case I have some of it. Now I can pendulum summon. I'm gonna pendulum this too. I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, whatever. Then I'm gonna use into the Twa. Yeah, that's like the combo in this case. I mean, it's not the basic one card combo, but you know, well, this is a bot, so okay. Well, the one of this deck is post the huge ban list, by the way. Here I can bring back, well, search the concerto. I'm gonna fuse again. Can make Baka again or Roberta. In this case, I'm gonna summon Roberta. This boss monster is incredible most of the times. It's like a Diddy Crow X3 3 times. And they increased their attack, so damn. I'm gonna do this. Bring back Sonata. Because we're gonna increase the, you know, the attack. Now let's do this. You have 6 Diddy Crows. And I'm gonna special summon. Oh damn. Nah, it's okay. Do this and this. This is so annoying. Yeah. I mean, this is super easy, but here I'm freestyling, you know. Okay, so another combo with first movement solo. We're gonna activate this effect and bring refrain. No, the same thing. Well, in this case, we don't have the name LAG, but I'm gonna show you how to perform the combo. I do this because if I don't set the couplet and I fuse it, it's gonna send it to the graveyard. So we don't need that. So yeah, let's set it and then we fuse, so we can bring them back and chain block it. I like to use refrain first because sometimes they negate the refrain scaling effect, and I can no longer send one monster to the graveyard. Well, one Melodious to the graveyard. So yeah, here it's the same. See, so I now do the same target. I'm gonna target Soprano. Chopina's effect. Now, since I didn't normal summon, I can normal summon here, or pendulum summon, but I prefer this. Now I'm gonna fuse to Etua. So here is here's the 4th summon, and with this, it's gonna be the 5th summon. So in case they have Nibiru, we're fine. Gonna bring back Shofinas and chain block it with Shadow. You can purge this or ash this, but it's okay. Oh, nice. Now I can use Herald in case they have Nibiru and I didn't special summon the other fusions like Schuberta or another boss monster like Bloom Prima or Bloom Diva. Well, in this case, we don't need them, but yeah. We're gonna bring back these 2 again. Now, we're gonna special summon these 2. Pendulum summon. Yeah, why not? Let's recycle the Baka. Now we can link in case we play like in this deck the LAG area. Well, area will always playing that because it's it's so broken. But in this case, we can bring these 2 and we are good against Raigeki, board breakers, etc. Now use. Bring Roberta. There you go. I like to bring back again Shadow. Cause why not? You know? And yeah, in this case we'll have the one off called by again. So yeah, this is like a really strong end board. Okay, so you can bring another Roberta or Bloom Prima. Well, with these two, you need a Maestra, so be careful. Because it happens that you don't remember the tutorials and say, oh, I can fuse it with these two. But no. You need a Maestra. So watch out. That. Yeah. Gonna bring again, once again, Baka. Baka effect. These two again. Gonna bring Sonata. I mean, in the real matches, this is not that easy. Because they have like, you know, meta decks. They are so powerful, and I think Melodious is not that good in this meta, or well, not in my hands at least, because it is pretty hard to play through those interruptions that they make with the meta decks. Okay, now we have the best one card combo. It's Ostinato. Usually use Ash, obviously. In some cases you draw 2 Ostinatos, or in this case you have a one card combo that I showed you previously. Yeah, we can play through Ash. If they imperm this, we already have Couplet. And we can play through Duel. Duel is in all decks, I believe, or in the majority of meta decks. So we can play through that pretty well. We're gonna soprano. In case we don't have like refrain or another Melodious, you use as material soprano and refrain. In this case, we're gonna send some different names to the graveyard. Yeah, Baka again. They sometimes use Ash because it's a rogue deck. They sometimes use Ash or the Raziel Field Spell Cross, I think. Those effects don't work in Baka because here, while you control this fusion summon card, the activated effects of your Melodious fusion monsters, including her, but the activated effects imperm, for example, they negate the card or the effects. So as Baylor, so they can negate it, but yeah, in Ash Blossom case, card or effect is activated that includes any of these effects, negate that effect, but cannot be negated. So that's why they don't work with Baka. Yeah, negate its effects, not the effect. Negate the whole card, I believe. Yeah. Oh, a little disclaimer. I'm not a pro player or whatever. But, yeah, been playing since like a year ago, I think. I played this deck. I mean, I played this game when I was younger, but like I return and take this deck. I don't know why. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was because in TCG I opened packs and I opened like Schuberta, like a foil one. So I thought, oh, maybe it's a sign, you know? Yeah. Sorry for the blah blah blah. Yeah. But it's pretty similar, these combos. Also, it's like a very freestyle deck. Yeah. Yeah, let's use 3 and go to it 1. You can see we're good against Nip. I always play this combo because if they nip you, it's pretty hard that you can recover. Because if they, because yeah, you can like do the link and whatever, but they always put the nip here in the middle. So this works. Special summon 2 Melodious monsters with different levels with your deck to your zones. This card points to, so it's like mandatory that both zones are clear because they, yeah, so if you only have one zone, one free zone, you can't activate effect. So yeah, it's that's why I don't like to play Nip, because in cases like this where I need to search the spell card, I can't, because this says here, if you do not control any face-up monsters other than Melodious, you can add one Melodious spell or trap. So that's why I don't like to play Nib myself, because sometimes I draw like this and this and hand traps or whatever, but I can't make combos because I need the spell and I don't have any other, like I don't have soprano to fuse into backup, for example. So yeah, we are here. Yeah, in this case, I mean, this is not the greatest field or tutorial. Sorry for that, but I'm gonna make a good board. I mean, it's the same board, just you can play through multiple hand traps, roll, well, in this case, and plus you end up with 2 Schubertas and the Aria plus Elegy, so yeah, your combo is pretty strong. Also, if you have Herald, I mean, it's a negate plus a pop, so pretty easy. Then we are gonna Gonna use these two. We're gonna fuse again. Now we're gonna link. Make sure you have these two spaces free, because if not, you can't activate effect. Discard this card, the Fuwa, and then bring Aria and Elegy. So you have your full combo with two Schubertas equals 6 DD Crows. Your boss monster at 2. And I mean, when they play like an OTK deck or whatever, they always try to, you know, to battle against Bloom Harmonist. But with this board, it's pretty difficult that they can play through all these disruptions. And yeah, with this deck, I mean, they have pretty disruptions, but they can play through all of this, you know, because so you have to play wisely. You need to know when to use your effects, and in some replays that I gave you, that I share with you. In one match I play against was Ryseal Galaxy Photon, something like that, and one of you asked me like, hey, why you didn't use your Herald or your Droll or whatever, and it was because mainly it was mainly a counter trap that they use, the Galaxy Photon or whatever, the counter trap. So if I use that to play through the Droll or negate the Droll or whatever, since I played, I don't remember the card, but it was one card, one of mine. Then he chained Droll. But if I chained back the Herald, they could chain their counter trap, and all of that chain will be negated. Well, not their Droll, but my Herald, my monster. So yeah, that's why I didn't do that. Plus, they have Detonator, I believe, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it was the best option to not to play through, or I mean, negating the Droll, because I can play easily through that. And yeah, so also this card, I made this animation because it says if a Melodious monster discard points to attacks, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So it is not like super important effect, but in some cases it is very, very useful. I don't remember any case, but let me know in the comments if you like in a match you use this effect properly and you won a match because of that. Let me know. Yeah, it's pretty easy with with these bots. I wish we can play like this with like against meta decks, but yeah. Okay guys, now I realized that in all the combos I show you, elegies in my deck. But but I don't always run her. So let's make a combo without her. It's pretty similar. So, okay, in this case I have soprano already in my hand. So I'm gonna use refrain and aria. But if you don't have any name in your hand, you can use soprano and refrain, or just different names, so you have a lot of them in circulation. Also, make sure you don't use Ash Blossom or whatever, because you can't use Shopina's effect. So let's bring her back. Yeah, in that case, you can send Shopina plus soprano or aria, sonata, and special summon refrain with baka. And then you always do this. You can use soprano's effect, or when you fuse it with baka, you can revive it in case you use Ash or whatever. But in this case, I'm gonna bring her back with soprano's effect. Now we bring back the spell card. Now we fuse, and it will be the 5th summon, so we're good against Nib. Draw a card. Speaking of, now we use again the effect. In this line, we bring 2 Schubertas because we're gonna special summon these 2. Then use it again to use. But in case we don't have any name, we only have 1 Schuberta, Aria, and another name. So yeah, this is all the combo in this situation, and with only Aria in our decks. Okay, so with in this combo, this line, this starting hand, I mean, I don't have starters, but I have the Shadow and 2 Melodious, so do the combo. Yeah, let's bring it back up. Effect. I mean, obviously, in a real match, they could have Imper, Baylor, and you're basically done with that, because if they do that, you can Gravity Controller and revive Soprano and then bring back to the hand Elegy, but I mean, it's not a combo. Or if you revive Elegy, they can attack you. I mean, they have a lot of boss monsters. So yeah, but in case they don't open with any hand trap, you can do this. You have two options. You can bring Chopina, then Soprano to the hand, then normal summon, special into Etoile, or we can bring Refrain, then bring your Scales, your Pendulum monsters, and then we can special summon this. And we're gonna activate the effect to bring back Elegy. Good. So here's 3 summons. We're gonna make Etoile. Defense. Yeah. So back bring Soprano. Oh, other thing. In many cases, you're gonna bring Soprano because if it's the only Melodious you have, or you need to bring her because you need a fusion or whatever. Make sure that it's link 1, because in many cases, I mean, in this case, for example, I already used the when this card is a special summon, but in other cases, it happens that I do chain link 2 or 3, and I miss the timing, and I really needed the Sonata or other Melodious. So yeah, make sure you do this chain link 1, or if you already use the effect, you can chain link it. I mean, chain link 2 and 1 the concerto. I mean, in this case, it's whatever, because you're gonna chain link with Refrain, and many times they can respond. So yeah, but it's a pretty good thing to consider, because it happens a lot. Well, it happens to me a lot. Yeah. Draw. I can bring back the spell, but sadly I can't use it again. It would be really nice. Yeah. Now I'm gonna, yeah, why not? Okay. Sometimes when I try to use this effect, I can't. I don't know why. Also, let me know in the comments why. Because I'm being honest, I don't know why. Sometimes I can't use it because I have a fusion. I have that, yeah. I have the what's it called? The requirements to activate it, but I don't know why I can't activate the effect. Okay, it's pretty hard because I wanna send this to the graveyard, but since I already used the Bacchus effect, it's gonna be there and I can't recover it. But in this case, I can bring Sonata again. Yeah, let's do that, or no. And well, another soprano, why not? Then we're gonna special sonata, link 2, and let's bring aria, whatever. Aria and Chopina. Boom. Then we can bring back soprano again. Then pendulum these two. And let's fuse. So yeah, again, this. So I use this bloom instead of Chopina because, like I said earlier, if you have the link and I don't know, they negate your Etoile or whatever, they can OTK. It cannot be destroyed, so they can attack many times with their monsters, and it's pretty low. Yeah, they have pretty low attack. Like with Sonata, they have 1300 attack, or with Elegy, like 1600, but it's pretty low. Yeah. So yeah, with this, with the spell and 2 monsters, with basically the full board, then I can use again this. Yeah. Yeah, why not? With these pendulums and the maestra, we can now bring Bloom Prima. It's basically over because, like you see here, 3100 attack, and they can and she can attack twice, so it's basically 6000 life points. Okay, we reduce the opponent. Well, they end the battle phase. But okay, whatever. Oh, by the way, this is permanently, so we can attack twice during each battle phase. Or if they negate you, I mean, well, they can negate you because they can't do imperm. So yeah, it's pretty over. Yeah, these are some examples of combos. I think this guide will be too long, but I think all the information I gave to you is pretty neat, pretty good. I don't know. I think this is all because there's no other combo line. Because you use one with ostinato, one with first movement, one with only refrain, one with no starters, only the concerto. Yeah, I think those are the variants, the options that you may uh, draw in your first hand. Also, a lot of times, since you play a lot of hand traps, you have Fuwa, one Melodious, that it's not a starter, Maxi, Ash, Imperm, or Callby, or any non-engine. In those cases, you can play well against the opponent because, I mean, they sometimes have the out, no? They call by the Ash, cross out, plus their full engine like Orkust, Finsmith. Well, Finsmith is not completely game, but yeah, Orkust, Finsmith, Orkust, Mitsurugi, Pure Mitsurugi, Mitsurugi, Raizeel, Malice. And with those type of decks, if they draw well, like full engine or full gas, they can play through that. But that's why you also need to be wisely when to use your hand trap. And sometimes you can get away with it and won or recover. This deck can recover pretty easily. I think in the replays I share with you in previous videos, they break my board, but I can, bring back Ariam with Baka and some other monsters. So it's pretty hard that they can destroy my board, but it is pretty fragile because if they have Ash and you activate your Etoile effect when they send it to the graveyard or leaves the field, because if they banish it, you can use your effect because it leaves the field, not send it to the graveyard. So yeah, in those cases, you're pretty dead. But I mean, in a lot of cases, you also like recover, and in long game, you win because yeah, you can bring your spell again and fuse it into backup. Brings soprano or refrain or whatever, and you can basically now OTK like in this case. Yeah, it's a pretty good deck. I got a lot of fun with it, but I don't know, with Mitsurugi, with Murakumo, I believe. I don't know, the ritual that when you special summon it destroys your entire field. I mean, you're good if you have elegy, but it's pretty hard to summon it without interruptions. So yeah, I don't know. Against Malice, it's not that good because they banish and you don't have protection. It's non-target banish, so if it was target and banish, you can play through the targets, but Konami doing stuff and Malice, it's so strong. Also their Link 3, or no, I don't know, the boss monster, Hearts Encryptor or not Cryptor, Hearts Cryptor. That card vanishes and you can't respond to it because it cannot be negated. I mean, yeah, those tier 1 decks, you're pretty dead again. But yeah, also this deck breaks. I mean, all of decks breaks, but like tier 1 decks, they not always breaks. I'm not saying Melodious breaks every game, but it's very fragile. Not as fragile like other rogue decks, like I don't know, heroes. I said it because I played a lot of. That's the first deck I built. I play when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh again. It's like my favorite or one of my favorite decks. But Melodious, I think it's a pretty good fusion deck. I wish it will be like branded, or well, not as bricky as branded, but like Dracotail. I recently built a Dracotail deck. The TCG, I mean, and it's pretty strong. Those who play the TCG will know that it's pretty good. And I think we need a. Oh, that's my dog. Yeah, sorry. We need like 5 mana kind of effects. Like, I mean, Soprano is pretty good, but you can only use it in your turn. Like with these meta decks, we need like playing turn 0, or yeah, in the opposite turn, or well, in the turn of our opponent, the opponent. Yeah, quick effects, and the only thing you can play with your, I mean, in your opponent's turn, it's basically a Toa, but that's all. Like, it can pretty easily ash you, and you're done. So yeah, but well, that's another topic. Let me know in the comments if you like this video, if you want more like live comment videos. Yeah, I kind of enjoy it. So yeah, make sure to leave a comment. So don't forget to subscribe. If whatever comment you want, well, a good comment, like why you didn't mention this, or why, or what do you think about this topic? I don't know. Whatever it helps to the with this little community that we're creating. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you soon with some more replays. Bye bye.